Hey everybody. So this week we are taking a look at waves. It's the week of April 27th to May 1st. I did want to touch on what the HyperDoc looks like in case you needed a review for yourself or for any adults that may be helping you or siblings that may be helping you. Anybody who might be helping you out. Just wanted to do a quick review of what we're looking at. So here at the beginning, this is pretty similar to the HyperDocs we've used throughout the school year on days when I've had absences for conferences or sick days, what have you. So we've got, of course, our Bitmoji co-teachers here kind of help you out. You should be familiar with that. We got our standard that we're actually working on, and the details at the top are the objective for this particular unit. How's this work? Reviews how HyperDoc works. Of course, the colors mean things. Green means go, do that part. Red means stop, take a moment, pause. You're going to actually have to do a specific thing there. Yellow, slow down, check where you're at, make sure you're understanding it. Gray is directions. Remember, I do these kind of like it's the road. So gray is just driving down the road. And then blue has standards and objectives. It's a little bit different color that I added. I think I've done teal for that in the past. At any rate, that's up at the top of the page. We just went through that. Remember, so we do have a diagnostic on here. I can go ahead and hide this. Gotta put the video in there. So pretest diagnostic right here. I'll go ahead and click on this, and it's going to take you into a Google form. You go ahead and go through it, answer the questions, and it will give you feedback. Video lesson, should you happen to need it. You're going to go ahead and click on the video lesson here. Have not inserted it yet, that's why it's not here, but it will be right here. Check out this review of waves. That'll be hyperlinked. You should be used to that. You're like, I got this. I know waves. I did one on the pretest. On to the next red box. You can skip the green then if you're in the we got this right here. If you're lost, you need some extra practice. Yo, I'm in big trouble. Go ahead and check out the physics classroom. This has got some tutorials, further details, as well as practice problems. You can see the answers. So a lot of things you can practice right there. Trying to give you a lot of resources and a lot of help on this should you need it. Some of you are blazing ahead. You're already down here. Checkmate. Okay. Must do. It's a red box. So you're going to do this practice here. Same thing as the diagnostic, except shorter. It asks you just to fill in your answers. Some Bitmojis on here, of course, as well. And then it will tell you, it'll give you feedback based on the answers that you put in. Okay, how can I help? Of course, if you have questions or clarifications, I have Google Hangouts drop-in hours, Tuesdays from 10:30 to 11:30, and Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30. And those times are linked to the Hangout rooms. Or you can email me, and that email word is linked to just send me an email. You'll open up my email. So then you get finally to here, choice board time. Slow down, take a look at the choice boards, make your decision over which one choice board you think you want to do. So choice one, for choices 1 and 2, you'll want to know the waves equations represented in the triangle at right. So I put your need to knows on top of the choice boards this time. I thought that would make more sense based on feedback I got from last week and what was making sense. For choice 3, the optional resource is going to be this, the science primer. And it is just a resource that doesn't want to load for me, so I'm going to go away. The lab procedure template and the lab report template you saw last week. Here's the science primer. That won't work. All right, I'll get that fixed. These templates I wrote last week, you should be familiar with them if you took a look at choice 4 last week. Choice 4 has not changed. Create a lab to show the relationship between velocity and wavelength and the frequency of waves. So it's create a lab. The only thing that changed is that it went to waves. Create a lesson about waves, and there's guidelines up here. Or, of course, you have the option for the regular Google form quiz. Option 1 is just a straightforward quiz like you're used to, a mix of short answer and matching and checking your math skills. And then this one also says Google form quiz, which starts with a lab activity and then asks you to label parts of a wave using a matching activity there. So it's a slightly different one there that's a quick lab. You do a lab activity at the start, answer the questions, and then do some matching at the end of the activity. And you can see that's the end of the page. That's all you need to know of what's going on with this. A link to this video, of course, will be inserted right near the top with the how's this work. So that if you need it, you can go ahead and have me review the HyperDoc with you and better understand what you're going to be working on. Best of luck this week, and stay safe. Take care of yourself and each other. Wash your hands. We love you. See you later.